Welcome to Thailand. This country's capital, Bangkok, is a vibrant city of 6 million people. But take any road that leads into the countryside, and before long, you'll find a jungle filled with surprises. Not just a jungle of lizards and snakes.
Where the heck is your head?
But also bears.
It's kind of nice.
Elephants.
Oof, that feels good. Oh.
Bats. And big cats.
And this isn't like Gladiator, is it?
Very big cats.
I'm Jeff Corwin. Welcome to Thailand.
A toad. Well, here we are in a rice paddy field. We are about 60 miles outside of Bangkok. Now, there's more than just rice growing and surviving in a rice field. This is actually a microhabitat for lots of creatures you can find. Snails, invertebrates, turtles, and snakes. Many snakes inhabit this man-made habitat. Just gotta keep our eyes out and do a little digging.
See that? Underneath this blanket of water hyacinth is a very large reptile that I want to grab before it grabs me.
Only joking, but...
Where are you, Mr. Snake? I have to watch the head, because this snake can deliver a very potent bite. Where the heck is your head? Where's 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 your head? There's your head. This is a reticulated python. It is the longest snake in the world. Not this individual, but the species. There are records of this animal reaching well over 30 feet in length. This individual, oh, it's tight. This individual is probably, about 10 feet in length. And what he's showing us is his mode of both defense and taking down his prey. He is a constrictor. He is an animal that squeezes the breath and life out of the creatures it's going to eat. If you look at the lower gashes along its lip, you can see that this snake is equipped with heat-sensing devices, thermal receptor sites that it uses to detect warm-blooded prey. And it'll reach out and strike, grab onto the prey, and then once it's secured the prey, it wraps around it and swallows it whole. You can see that wonderful tongue coming in and out, and he uses that tongue to chemically track prey. And something else that's gorgeous about these animals. Look at that, a snake with orange eyes, orange as pumpkins. You want to see something interesting? If you look at my hand, you can see it's turning purple, and as he pulls his body back, he's giving me a nice shoulder separation. So perhaps this is a good time to let this reticulated python go and say thanks to this great reptile for providing us one great wildlife experience here in Thailand. Watch us. The reason why we've come to Thailand is that this region can provide us with some of the best wildlife encounters that Southeast Asia has to offer. But I'm not only hoping for us to discover unique animals and pristine ecosystems like this surrounding rainforest, I also want us to get a better understanding of the very complex relationship which exists between the people of Thailand and the wildlife that they've been living with for thousands of years. There's still wildlife living here which is being exploited. A lot of the habitat has been pushed to the point of disappearing. But there's a positive side. There's a lot of work being conducted to help protect animals, and I'm hoping we'll discover that. And one creature that best represents this complex relationship between human beings and wildlife is this mighty giant right here, the Asian elephant. And I'm hoping that this giant and intelligent creature will serve as a vehicle to move us through this exciting world. Yes.
Coming up, believe it or not, we've got bears in this jungle.
Hopefully, what he's smelling isn't prey.
Big cats.
This wasn't in my contract, getting into a tiger pit.
And maybe even another snake or two.
When it feels threatened, he'll coil up. Oh!
All right, gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Banglamam Wildlife Sanctuary. Good day, Brigadier. No respect anymore, Brigadier. Oh, I'm sorry, I always messed it up, wrong country. All right. Now, keep in mind, right, these creatures can be very ferocious. Velociraptors can come in from one side and take you in the top. We've got tasers on either side. We've got this electric cable right here. And don't worry, we've fixed it ever since that family from San Diego was eaten, but everything's okay right now.
This is the Banglamen Breeding Center, located about 2 hours east of Bangkok.
Okay. We want to move very quietly because we're in a very special place in Thailand. 300 plus hectares, hundreds and hundreds of hectares of sanctuary which protects one of the rarest mammals living in this part of the world. And there it is, nestled in between the bough of this tree. It is the Asiatic black bear. Shh. Now he's moved off in the brush. Let's see how close we can get.
Now, these are not tame bears. They tolerate human presence. They're not intimidated by us.
Okay, you gotta see this. Look who's hanging in this tree. Look at that. Look at the size of this one. He's huge. He's staring right at me with that lion-like face, adhering to that tree with those dagger-like claws. Powerful predator, powerful carnivore, adapted to a great diversity of habitat from tropical rainforests to snowy mountain tops. See what he's doing? Taking a great sniff. He's smelling something. Hopefully, what he's smelling isn't prey. If that is the case, I'm not worried because even though I know I can't outrun that bear, I sure can outrun you. Sorry, survival of the fittest. These animals are, for the most part of their lives, solitary, living 25 years, if lucky, out there in the wilderness, foraging, exploring. But they will come together. Males and females, boars and sows will reunite to procreate, to reproduce, to hunt. What you doing? Get down, squat down. I'm really hoping he's gonna climb that tree. Okay. Well, there you go. An Asiatic black bear showing us how he climbs a tree, takes care of an itch, walks on the ground, and makes the naturalists move away very quickly.
Fortunately, not all the bears are big enough to be dangerous.
Look at you. Hello, sweetheart. You are wonderful. I am playing with an extraordinary animal. I never thought I would do this. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is the Malayan sun bear. This individual is, it's kind of nice. Stop that. I'm a married man, please. Seriously, this is a
4-month-old cub. It's a female. And sun bears are the smallest species of bear in the world. They only range from about 60 to about 120 pounds, maybe a little bit more in a very large individual. It gets its name, the sun bear, from this. Show them why they call you sun bear. See that chin right there? That's why they call them sun bears. Something else that's important to mention. It's a little gassy. You feel better, I hope? Yeah, what's that tortilla? Do you hear that sound? That sound? That's a sound you find amongst all species of bears, from black bears to Malayan sun bears to polar bears. It's a sound of comfort, a sound of an offspring reacting with the mother that takes care of it. And I want to tell you, I am very happy to have had a chance to see this animal, ouch, up close. You're freshy, you're freshy, you're freshy, you're freshy. Juvenile bears are just like human children. They're playful and they're easily distracted. These things are kind of hard to steer. It's like riding a boat. You want to go to the right, you got to push to the left. If you want to go to the left, you got to push to the right. Where are you going? Don't go down that cliff, please. Go to the left, the left. Our next destination is Saoyak National Park. Right here, Longchong?
Yeah, real quickly. This is Longchong. He's the leading village elder in this region. He's getting us across this river. That was a close one. Yeah. I thought you were gonna lose Longchong, but believe it or not, he does this every single day. He's 82 years old. Every day he's crossing this river because up there is a place that's very special. You all set?
We're heading towards an intricate limestone cave system which is nestled deep in these hills. Longchong is one of the only people who knows exactly where to find a very tiny creature that lives here.
Is this it? This is where we find it. How do I get up there? Just up here. Like this. Hopefully you'll like it. You're doing good, Mrs. Corwin. One more push and, oh, you've got a brand new baby boy.
Now that we're deep inside the cave, we're going to switch to night vision so the bright lights don't scare these sensitive creatures away.
Here's the scoop. See this? Just set up a mist net. And I'm hoping to catch a bat inside this cave. A very special bat. An amazing bat.
We'll have to wait for a bat to fly into the net we've rigged, but this cave system is filled with creatures of all kinds. Look at this right here. See this?
Isn't he freaky? This is a whip scorpion.
A voracious predator. He just hugs the walls of these caves, searching for cave crickets.
You will not hurt me. I will not let you. I am powerful. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh.
His body is divided up into 2 segments. You've got the abdomen, the cephalothorax, and they're masters at climbing.
I'm Jeff Corwin. Welcome to Thailand. Ah.
was intended checking you out. Oh, look at this. This is exactly what I wanted to find. Aren't you beautiful? Look at you. Oh, man. I have to be so careful because in my hands, or soon to be in my hands, there you go, is a very fragile, fragile mammal. I'm gonna come to you, you stay right there. 'Cause I have just netted the smallest flying mammal on planet. On my planet Earth. Oh, look at this. Isn't this cool? It is the Kitty's hognose bat. And from one tip of its wing to the other, it is only about 4 inches wingspan. It's only a couple of inches from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail, and it weighs but 2.5 to 3 grams. A tiny, delicate creature. It's an animal you can only find in one place in the world, and that is Thailand. I'm gonna turn him around so you can have a look. Shh, it's okay, buddy. You hear that? That high-frequency sound wave is how this creature survives. That's called echolocation. Bats do it, whales do it, okay? And these animals use it to maneuver through the night sky. They also use it to find their prey. You can see those ears. Those ears are like satellite dishes. Those are the tools this animal uses to receive the sound that it screams out into the night sky. And those ears are why we have not been able to capture this bat. This is why I had to set up that mist net. Originally, I was bouncing around this cave like a drunken ballerina. These animals hear me a mile and away. They actually, some scientists believe that they use that sound wave to create an image of their environment. So with sound, he's almost seeing me, what he perceives as the potential predator.
Back on our trusty elephant, we'll head south through more rainforest.
Hey, where you going? This wasn't in the script.
I hope. Coming up, I can't resist just one more trek through a rice paddy, because look what's waiting for me.
Look at the hood. Look at the hood on this guy.
And then, how not to catch an owl. We're headed towards a little-known region of Thailand, really off the beaten path. But on the way, I can't resist exploring just one more rice paddy.
You gotta check this out because in this hole, there is a cobra. Definitely a cobra in here. Yeah. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look inside the hole. You can actually see its body right there. You see the scales of the cobra? I wonder what kind. Where's the head? 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 Okay, here's the tail. Here's the tail. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, yeah. Cool. Shh. Look at this. Look at the hood. Look at the hood on this guy. Yeah. Look at that. We have a beautiful monocle cobra. If you look inside this animal's mouth, you can actually see the fangs. Okay, I'll give you a profile. You can see this and this. Okay, those are the fangs. And the venom that this creature produces is called a neurotoxin. And what that poison is designed to do is to shut down the nervous system of its prey. Literally turn the brain off, killing the prey. These creatures have very narrow heads. Cobras are probably the most famous of the elapids. You've got kraits as well. Now, a cobra will only strike, and I should probably rephrase that by saying 99.9% of the times they will strike when their hoods are extended like that. Now, I'm not hurting the snake, but I have to be very, very, very careful because there are lots of wonderful things I want to see in Thailand, and I don't want it to end here in this rice paddy field. Wow, I will never do that again. I put the tail of the snake in my boot, and now I have a boot full of snake scat. And I'm very glad for you, because this was an animal I definitely planned for you to see. Oh, after you spend a day waiting around in a rice paddy looking for snakes, and you're covered with the smell of snake and some other mammalian excrement, I like to take a nice bath. By the way, Mom, I don't know how to tell you this, but maybe this is the best way for you to find out. Tasha made me do it. My wife. See, this is both a towel and a form of clothing. It's called a sarong. It just goes like this. Oh, turn your head. Whoop. What do you think? Does this make my butt look too big? Is that sarong? Get it? Sarong. Hi, how are you? Hi. Hi, my name's Jeff. I just moved in. My wife's around here someplace. We're nice to be here. Very friendly neighbors. It's at night, my favorite time in the rainforest, where the night sky explodes with nocturnal creatures. Diurnal animals have gone to bed, and now the air is filled with a chorus of shrills and squeaks and chirps, creatures out to eat, and some creatures are out to be eaten. Wow, look at this. See, if I had moved quickly, I would have missed it. Right there in the center of my light is a beautiful white-lipped whitebird just hanging out there. Isn't that great? I do not think I can capture him because he is way up there, about 15 feet up. Oh, wow. Ow! Ooh. Okay, you can go. Ow. Don't ever catch an owl. They hurt. Ow. There you go. You're gonna love this. Wait till you see this lizard. Look at this. Look at the tail. It's a gliding gecko. As the flying squirrels do back home, this lizard uses extra folds of skin, extra membranes wrapping around its body to create lift. When you look at it quickly, it looks like a regular gecko, but look at this. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So he jumps. He jumps. He goes to the end of the branch, and then he leaps. And he glides to the next branch. Isn't that extraordinary? What a wonderful creature. It's my pillow. See you in the morning. Stop that. You're needy. You have issues.
Coming up, an elephant encounter, definitely not for the faint of heart. In southern Thailand near Phuket Island, the Elephant Help Project is working hard to keep the remaining elephants in Thailand healthy. This non-profit group supports the elephant population here by employing them in tourist activities, for example, jungle rides, and providing free medical care to all the elephants in the area. Dr. Yu is a vet who makes weekly visits to check up on local elephants.
Where do you give the injection? Just right here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's mushroom.
Yeah.
Oh, nee.
What was that you just gave him?
Hatosan. It help metabolism.
Oh, for the metabolism?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. This is Dr. Yu, And he's a veterinarian and basically has been working with elephants his entire professional life. And he works basically 24/7 with elephants. And much of that time is volunteer. This is a scoop. We just got a call about an elephant that has a splinter between its toes. So we're gonna hoist this foot up there so we can work on it. This is an antiseptic powder, Negasant. That will cut down on infection. Is that good? Like that? Yeah? Now we've got an elephant right here, and she is constipated.
Now, if you're just sitting down to a meal, you may want to wait a while before picking up a fork.
Well, Dr. Yu has asked if I want to get involved with this, so go right ahead. Okay, there's the rectum. Well, I'd like to officially welcome you to the Elephant Help Project. And how does Jeff Corwin help an elephant? He reaches up the elephant's rectum and disimpacts it. Woo! My gosh. He needs more fiber, Dr. Yu. This elephant, I tell you, this is quite an experience. Oh my gosh. What have you been eating? See, what happens is their diet is not as diverse as if they were in the wild. So they tend to get constipated. This one here was eating a lot of corn husks or corn fiber. Oh my gosh, that's a serious enemy. Is she okay now? Yeah, she seems pretty cleaned up. So now you're gonna look really good. What we'll do is we'll just lift this up and we're gonna take years off you. Just gonna lift that up. We're gonna tuck it behind the ears and you're gonna look 21 again. I think you'll be very happy.
The Help Project cares for young elephants as well.
As you can see, I've got 3 very adorable and extremely curious elephants hanging about me.
I have to believe, however, that this game is a bit more rambunctious than any other.
Each elephant has its own... Oh, oof, that feels good. Oh. That was nice. Oh, oh. That's what you call an elephant sandwich. So, as you can see, each one of these elephants has an individual working with them who are masters at manipulating these animals. Okay, these are the mahouts. The job of the mahout is to train and teach this elephant to conduct itself properly and politely. Look at this. I bet you never thought elephants were this hairy. I mean, this creature, as well as this guy, look at this guy. He's got a little Weird Al Yankovic thing happening right here. Now that's typical elephant sound. That sound you heard, all right? But they also produce other sounds. This trunk, especially the nasal area, is excellent for generating sounds, some of which you can't even hear. Let me see your trunk. Come here, let me see your trunk. Look, see this trunk? It's got that little digit right there, okay? That is unique to Asian elephants, that single digit. An African elephant will have what appears to be 2. Stop that. I said I'd give you peanuts. So, hey, stop that. Stop that. Now you behave yourself. What is it that you need? You're needy. You have issues. Behave yourself. You're only embarrassing yourself. I demand respect. I've earned respect. Sometimes they just need a little deep tissue. It's your number 4. 1, 2. There you go. Okay. That's great. Asian elephants. A very wonderful and very curious creature. Krap Kum Klap. Thank you very much. Isn't that great? Coming up next in my experience, Lisa Gibbons. Well, actually, just Gibbons.
And later, getting as close to a tiger as you may ever want to.
Question, this isn't like Gladiator, is it? It's some kind of having the feeling, you know.
In Thailand, you're never really far from a floating market. I found this one near Phuket.
Well, when you're back at home and you're going food shopping, you'd head on down to the Piggly Wiggly. Well, here, you head on down to the river market. How much are the mangoes? What? 1 kilo, 50 baht. Oh my gosh. I don't know. How about 40 baht? Oh, I was going to buy some soup from you, but now I'm not buying anything from you. Thank you. Very good. So 40 baht for 1 kilo? Okay, see that? I tell you, there are bargains to be had right there. See that? I just saved 3 cents. What kind of soup? What is it? Noodle, rice noodle, dried shrimp. It's great. Look at the boiling water right there. That's a fish ball, right? Yeah, yeah.
Tofu.
Yeah, tofu. This is fish cake, fish balls. Fish sauce, that's nuk mum. Nuk mum, that's a fish sauce right there. Yeah. Fish. No chili. No chili. 20 baht. Khap kum kla. Some fresh soup here. Looks good. Delicious. One last bite. Thank you very much. That was good. I'm full. Thank you. Khap kum kla. Hi, how are you? Is there a telephone call for me?
No.
Hello? Bye, see you later.
It's a short trip from this floating market to a small island near Phuket.
This is the island of Cajun, and if you look through the branches, you can see shimmering and shaking of leaves, which usually indicates that somewhere tucked behind the foliage is a very rare and interesting primate we call gibbons. If you look right out here on this beach, you'll see this one solitary gibbon, and what he does is he's waiting for grubs. See how he walks? Isn't that neat? Those rare moments when they are on the ground, they do have that ability to sort of go upright for short distances and sort of skip their way across the soil. I'm watching you, Sloppy. Yeah, you better go sit down there. I've been warned about these gibbons on this island. There are people that have said, oh, look at the cute little gibbon. Get it off me, man! You know, ended up with like stitches and stitches and stitches. I'm not gonna mess with that. 99.9% of a gibbon's life is spent up in the treetops, moving through the dense foliage of the canopy. These animals are purely arboreal beasts. The species is white-handed gibbon, but what's interesting is they can come in these two different phases, the blonde and the chocolate. Now, these animals are very monkey-like in appearance. And it's true, they are primates, but they're not monkeys, they're apes. Gibbons are very, very vocal creatures. And the bond between male and female, or offspring and parent, is tightened with calls. If you're ever in the rainforest in the morning, you'll hear, and each unit will have their own sort of variety of that individual song. Now, in Thailand, there is a big problem when it comes to stealing animals from their natural environments, and you'll see people walking around with baby gibbons. And they're doing that for tourists, so tourists can then have a picture with that baby gibbon. And for a certain period of time, you'll have an animal that everybody loves. He'll hang on to you, he'll love you, but he's going to grow, he or she's going to enter puberty, and at that point, that animal becomes dangerous. It becomes a nuisance. And then, they don't want to deal with that gibbon anymore, so he ends up at this rehab program. And if it's lucky, it might end up at an island like this. All right, back to the boat, back to the mainland. Bonsoir, et au revoir, Mr. Gibbon. On to more adventure in the rainforest, yeah? Oh, where you going? I got you. Just loop you like that. Oh. Very nice snake. Because although this snake looks like a very venomous viper, it's complete with false thermal receptor sites or heat pits. It's got a triangle-shaped head, viper-like scales, even vertical pupils, vertical eye slits. But looks can be deceiving because this animal is a mock viper. It survives by mimicry or imitation. It not only looks just like a viper, but it even behaves like one too. When it feels threatened, he'll coil up. Oh! And he'll bite. And he's got teeth. And now, I am really, really hoping that indeed this is a mock viper. And I'm really hoping that those aren't fang marks. And you taught me a good lesson, because not only does he look like a viper, not only can he disappear with excellent camouflage, he's also armed with some pretty sharp teeth that hurt when they nail you. But he's not venomous. I've learned my lesson. Tough things come in little packages, including these little mock vipers. Darn it, you're tough there, buddy. I thought we were friends, and here you go. You pull that stuff on me. Come on, sweetheart. Remember, your parent said, she's like, you're not my boss. You're not my parents. You can't tell me what to do.
Coming up, mauled by a tiger. Nonetheless, I'll venture into the Valley of Tigers to face danger. I'm not afraid.
Hey, should I have a stick? I want you to know that I consider myself a very diplomatic person, but I cannot keep my mouth shut anymore. You have been so difficult. Now, I understand why you have dropped to number 99 in Entertainment Weekly. Is there any way just to make him get down, like...
No.
This works.
This is the Kaupauchi Wildlife Sanctuary just west of Bangkok.
Now, we're inside an enclosure. Normally, I don't like to spend a lot of my time inside a cage, but this is different. First of all, they're giving us a chance to work one-on-one with one of the rarest, and to me, one of the most beautiful felines you're gonna find here in Thailand. It's called the clouded leopard because of that just really unique pattern of marbling you see across its coat.
And it's the beauty of this animal's coat that makes it so rare. It's been hunted to near extinction by fur traders.
This individual, this female, just might be pregnant. Her behavior has changed in the last week or so, and if she is pregnant, that's great news. Because, as far as I know, there has only been one other time in the history of these animals being in captivity where these clouded leopards have successfully reproduced, have successfully bred and produced offspring in captivity. Another example of one of the many amazing and extraordinary creatures that have made a home here in Thailand. Oh, gosh, you know, part of me just wants to go over there and give her a nice back rub, but the other part of me likes to have fingers. I'm out of here. Okay, somewhere in there is something I want you to see. Ah, and this is it, you tricky devil. Isn't that great? Oh, what are you doing? You going for a swim? Isn't this great? That tiger is only about 4 months in age. He weighs about 30 pounds. Shh. And look at that mouth. See that? He's got those teeth. And those teeth will shear bone and muscle apart. And look at his coat. See that? He's got those bars. Those bars will break up his shape. You've got that central brown in between the black, okay? That helps him blend in with the earth and the bark. Then the bars will break up his shape so the so the prey can't see his form. And those pads, look at the size of them. They're padded, okay? That way when this creature, listen, when he jumps, he's practically silent. And inside those paws are huge claws. See those? Very, very sharp claws. And they are retracted. See, right, when he's in hunter mode, they come right out like that. And that is going to dig into the hide of a samba deer, or whatever this animal is hunting.
The conservation and protection of these big native cats is pursued by a group of Buddhist monks.
Well, hello, Mr. Chun. It's a pleasure to see you again, sir. Pleasure. Can I shake? I know. So this is Chun. Chun is the head abbot here at this monastery, and he's in charge of keeping order here. This place is sort of a sanctuary for wildlife, right?
Yeah.
Lots of animals have come to have peace and sanctuary here, but what's the animal that you like most that is protected here? Your most favorite animal?
Tiger.
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 And that's why we've come, to see some tigers in a very interesting situation. Hey, wait a minute. Excuse me, I've got a question. This isn't like Gladiator, is it? It's some kind of having the feeling, you know.
Hi.
Hey, you guys. Hey, wait a minute.
Hi.
Hey, should I have a stick?
Yeah.
I should? Thanks. You get a little nervous there. Oh, more tigers.
So I'm just substituting right for the main gladiator. This wasn't in my contract, getting into a tiger pit.
Okay. Oh, he's saying come here. Okay, I got my stick. Boy, he's got a lot of guts to grab a tiger by the tail. Yeah. Look at that guy over there. Do you have a high turnover rate here?
Yeah.
Do you have a high turnover rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Whoops. Oh. Uh-oh. See, they're just one big happy family here. It's a big family, right? Big family. Yeah, big family, except in this family, if you get a licking from your brother, you lose your arm. Yeah.
These tigers, freed from inhumane captivity or orphaned by poachers, are unable to live in the wild, and they will spend the rest of their lives here at the monastery. Well, playtime is over, and it's time to head back to the main building where the tigers sleep and are fed. The level of trust and respect paid to the tigers is always apparent here.
So basically what your monastery does is when a tiger is sick and someone has a tiger, they bring it to the monastery?
Yeah.
And how many tigers do you have now?
We have 10 now.
10 tigers. Are they a lot of work?
Yeah. Every day they eat a lot.
They eat a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While they may have shelter and people to look after them, these tigers are still wild animals, and they are by no means domesticated.
Oh, no. We have, no cows.
Bye-bye.
No. Oh, yes. Yeah. Happy tiger. Payu. In my hands is the mighty Payu. That is the name this creature has been given by the monks that protect it, keep it alive and happy. The word Payu means strong wind, or more specifically, typhoon. And in a good way, that's what my journey has been like here in Thailand. It's been one great typhoon, whipping our way through this habitat, finding all the extraordinary creatures. And what a great way to end it with the most mighty creature of all, the beautiful tiger. I'll see you next time on the Jeff Crowan Experience. Won't we? Yes, yes we will. Oh yes, he's a good boy.